good. You're good. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of HyperForce Tuesday nights. Thank God it's Tuesday. We look forward to this all week.
I missed you guys.
Really?
I missed you guys. I missed my Ranger fan, and I missed the Ranger fan in the chat room. I think about you every day.
She talks about it all week.
Mm-hmm.
All week.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. I'm going to get out of here really quick. I just want to announce what our giveaways are tonight. Just like last week, we're going to be doing a big Loot Crate giveaway every 30 subs. Every 30 subs. So let's keep that train a-rocking. But on top of that, JDF left us with a whole bunch of signed stuff, like including this super awesome certificate of authenticity.
Whoa. It's no. It is not a super awesome certificate of authenticity. Excuse me. I won't ruin it for you, but it is 7 prints printed on premium quality paper. It's a lithograph set.
Yeah.
Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah,
pretty great.
Beautiful photographs from the show.
And we got a whole bunch more comic books, little figures, things like that. So we'll be adding these to those giveaways tonight every 30 subs. Thank you guys so much. Those subscriptions allow us to keep doing this show, keep paying all the wonderful people that work with us, and keep bringing you awesome HyperForce. And it supports HyperRPG and help us keep the lights on. So
he also left a lock of his hair that I have right here. So if we get to 500 subs.
Oh, you made it weird.
No, it's okay. I have a lock of his hair too.
Press 5 in the chat if you thought about it. You're like, ooh, I want a bit on that. We all thought about it.
He left half a donut that I ate.
Oh, you ate it!
Oh, come on.
We could have given it away!
Please. Okay.
Oh, shoot.
I think I've done my job.
Oh, sorry.
You got
Did I
it
make
from
it weird?
All right, guys, like I said, I miss you. Been thinking about you all week long. Thanks for engaging on the Twitters, the Instagrams, the Facebooks. Make sure you follow us and watch live. Tell your friends to watch live. Now it's time for HyperForce.
Gonna travel through time, fighting evil we find, break them down, make darkness disappear. Go Power Rangers, you will set things right. Go Power Rangers, you will fight with all your might. Power Rangers, HyperForce.
And we're back to the 10th episode of Power Rangers HyperForce.
We're at 10!
Yeah, we're at episode 10.
We got to 10, guys!
HyperForce X.
I can count that high. Thank you, Tech, for adjusting that. I was just about to.
Oh, did I hit it?
that.
Guys,
Yes.
I'm all caught up on cables over here.
What
Sorry.
happened? What happened?
All
just
right,
a
and
mess.
I just want to remind you, last week we went on a special adventure on the most legendary Ranger ever, Tommy Oliver, Dr. O himself.
We did it.
Yes, you guys did. And unfortunately, you had to leave him behind. You had to take care of his friend who was shifting between, the good Anton Mercer, and then he was being taken over by dinosaur DNA, and you could watch his skin change. So Dr. O had to stay behind to help his friend. Meanwhile, Alpha 55 alerted you there's another disturbance across town, across Reefside, California. Alpha had told you, I will teleport you there. So suddenly Alpha teleports you. You feel that familiar beam all the way from your toes to your nose. It flashes through your body. You feel yourself move an incredible distance, and you're on the other side of town, and you're right outside a motocross park. It would be a really cool, fun place to hang out, but it's abandoned, and hovering above this fun place in the sky is that ship the Alliance stole.
Guys, I think we found our target.
Oh my.
What should we do?
Marv, we need to get that ship back. We need to get it away from the Alliance because it's a powerful tool. They can use it for no good.
How? I mean, we've had a run-in with them recently. Maybe we should find a different way to do it besides just straightforward this time around.
I don't know. Vesper, what do you think? How do we get on board that craft?
I think we go straight for it. Suddenly, stepping on top of one of the hills in the motocross park is Scorpina. You guys have seen her before. She was taken from Angel Grove in another era. Remember, You guys are in 2005.
Does she see us?
She sees you.
Great.
She also turns back at the ship and she yells in that direction. Go! I'll take care of the Rangers.
I didn't know Scorpina was into motocross. Quite talented.
Suddenly, the Alliance ship takes off, jumps into a time stream, and is away. All they leave behind is Scorpina standing there.
Oh no.
Do you guys think that maybe we could identify the time warp and maybe we could find a link so that way later if we do end up finishing this situation, we could do another time jump with our ship and follow
Eddie,
it on?
what do you think? Can we talk to Alpha 55? I mean,
We can try, but I don't know. If Scorpina sees us, then.
I think she's
Could be in
already
trouble.
seen us. She's looking at me
Oh.
really weirdly.
Oh, yeah. Hi. Oh, boy.
why don't we try talking to her?
No, this is bad. She woos people. Last time, someone was her boyfriend, right?
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah, that was Eddie.
See?
Whoa.
We can't talk to her. We just gotta squish her.
She pulls out her long crescent-shaped sword, the one that she likes to throw like a boomerang, and points at each and every one of you.
What are you doing here?
What do you think I'm doing here? To cause a little bit of trouble. And then she throws it at you, Marv.
I'm gonna try to make a dodge.
All right?
That's a 1.
That's so fun.
What are you doing here?
She throws her boomerang in your direction and goes,
Is that coming towards me?
yes.
Yes, it is!
And then it,
Marvin, you're morphed.
Oh, 2. That's another 1! Is that coming at me? I can't really tell.
it's another one. And then it speeds very quickly at your direction and goes across your body and comes back and she catches it. You take 8 points of damage.
All right. Okay, maybe talking is not the best idea.
I step forward boldly. Listen, Scorpina, you might have broken some hearts in the late 90s and 2000s, and you're not going
recently-
to break our heart. Our heart.
Yes.
Our heart. You're not going to mess with our house hearts.
You tell him, Jack.
I'm saying, I'm agreeing, but I'm like hiding behind Jack. Like, yeah, that's right.
Listen, Scorpina, we're the HyperForce Rangers,
Yeah.
and we've got a bone to pick with you. What do you want from us? All we want to do is save the universe from the Alliance. What do we have to do to get your cooperation?
And it is that mission, saving the world from the Alliance. No. We are the ones saving the world, and you have to be taken down. And she's gonna throw another crescent-shaped
Can I
blade
be like, no, and jump in the way
towards
since I'm already in pain?
Jack. Sure.
All right.
I'm sure.
Yeah!
Sure you can
Hey, but
block
I'm
that.
trying to brace
That's-
myself so that way it's not like.
Sure you can try.
All right.
Sure.
All right, dice.
Break it
I
down.
think Zach really
Break
did
it.
curse my dice on the way out.
Break it.
6. Jack!
Unfortunately, you're too late.
I
And
tried,
then that
Jack.
boomerang hits. Oh, Jack.
Oh, what? Oh no.
Hits Jack, and then across your chest,
Oh,
and then it boomerangs back towards Scorpina. She
All right, guys,
catches
I don't
it
think she
for
wants to talk.
16 points of damage.
16 points, Roger.
I think it's time for action.
All right, Jack, I'll let you take an action.
I am going to step back for a moment, but as I'm morphed, I'm the ram. I'm going to shake it off and lift my signature weapon, the Krius hammer, and I, like the ancient gods of yore, Thor, I'm going to toss it right at her face.
All right, go for it.
Or try to.
That's a 2.
As you toss your Krius hammer
Get over there.
towards Scorpina, she actually catches it
No!
out of the air. She looks at your hammer and kind of skillfully swings it around.
Uh-oh.
And then she, sheathes her crescent sword and is just kind of toying with it.
Can you recall your weapon, Jack?
Nope, wrong property.
All right,
She
guys, what do
slings
we
it
do?
over her shoulder, maybe getting ready for another strike. Jack, whose turn is it?
Popcorn to Eddie.
Nobody takes my friend's weapon and gets away with it. I'm on a sprint, and I'm going to grab that hammer back for Jack. But I'm gonna do a little ding on her along the way. Grab, boop, and then bring it back.
Sure.
All right.
Go ahead.
All right. I'm gonna super do it.
Okay, super do it.
Why not?
Super do
Let's
it.
get this going.
Thank you.
7 plus 2 is 9.
9. All right. And so, as you approach Scorpina, she actually readies her hammer, trying her new toy against you. But you grab onto that hammer and she struggles trying to pull it away from you. And actually, in the struggle, you use the hilt of that hammer, and you actually hit her with it. And it's quite effective and painful because you
Boop.
are
That is
very
no ordinary
precise with your fighting movements.
I am.
Please roll for damage.
Ooh, yeah.
That's a 5.
All right, for 5 points of damage. And then as she gets hit, she loosens her grip and you run off with the Creus hammer.
Good one, Eddie.
It's hammer time.
Awesome.
Eddie, whose turn is it next?
Now I'm gonna send it over to Chloe.
Whoa, she's doubled over. I'm gonna see if I can knock her down. I'm gonna use my Hurricane Whirlwind and knock her off her feet. And then Vesper, you take care of the rest.
Got it.
All right,
6?
6.
Not horrible. I mean, 6.
As you use your Phoenix Whirlwind kick, you cause a stir, brushing up the dust and dirt in the motocross park, and then suddenly she's overcome with a real-life cough.
Whoa. All that dust, you know what I'm saying?
And then she can't see where you're coming from, and then suddenly your swift kicks cut through that dust, and you hit her for just a few points of damage.
Yes.
Go ahead.
That was a great
roll for
move.
your damage.
7?
7 points of damage it is.
Ooh.
All right. Time for you to taste my Cerberus Mall, and not the shopping kind. So while she's distracted, I'm gonna go ahead and just gonna throw her on the ground with one hand, and then give her like a nice big strike to like her chest plate.
Yeah.
Show her who's boss.
She has a kind of a sculpted sleeveless one piece with these metal armor-like shoulders.
Yes.
And then her left shoulder has spikes.
I don't want to touch the spikes.
All right, just keep that in mind when you
That's
do
a
your
5.
attack. All right. All right, and as you jump up, you actually successfully strike her down. However, she is able to kind of roll out of the way of your attacks. And as she kind of keeps rolling and rolling and rolling, she dodges your attacks until finally she gets the timing just off, and you don't hit her in her chest, but you actually hit her in her neck, and she goes,
Yeah.
and then she looks up at you.
Whoa.
Hey,
No.
She just passes out.
oh,
What's going on, Vesper?
I did it.
Did you use a sleeper hold thing?
It was an accident. I was aiming for her chest, but I got her neck.
Vesper, we've got to try to get some information out of her about the Alliance. Can you restrain her? What can we do?
We have our plasma restrainers. That's a great idea, Jack.
Can I use my plasma restrainer?
Oh yeah, sure, go ahead.
So I need to roll for it.
Just roll one. I will say if it is 2 or higher, it is successful.
Okay.
One.
Oh man!
Oh my God.
All right. As you attempt to restrain her, she is unconscious. However, it seems like you just can't get it attached to her.
Jack, you have
hands.
more experience with those things. Why don't you go ahead and help her out?
No problem. I'll step forward with my practical plasma restraints, and I will attempt to apprehend the suspect in a standard procedure.
Absolutely.
That's a 2.
And
Lock
you are
her up.
successful. And not only is she unconscious, she has also been restrained.
Why would she expose herself like this when they clearly had the upper hand on us?
I don't know, but I'm gonna wake her up. I'm gonna slap her.
Okay, go ahead.
I saw Vesper do this once. Why not?
I'm gonna say it's a 4 or higher difficulty.
Only one dice, right?
Yep.
Oh! 2.
2. All right, you slap her a little left and right.
Eddie, use your water.
No
Am I
response.
doing this right?
Wait, maybe. Here, let him try.
I'm gonna try a nicer approach. I'm just gonna be like, hey, hey, Scorpina, remember me?
Sure, go ahead.
Oh, I gotta roll?
I'm gonna say it's a 3 difficulty.
I'm gonna super it then.
Okay, fine.
What?
2 plus 2.
Good idea.
I know it.
Alright, so she's like,
Scorpina.
yes?
Hey, it's Eddie. Remember we used to date when you had me on the mind control
No,
once?
what are you? I don't know you.
Wait, guys, maybe we should take her away from public place.
Whoa, she said she doesn't know. You don't know us? I do the helmet off thing.
Is Scorpina still in her
Power
like
Ranger.
super villainous outfit?
Yeah, she's still in her super villainous
Are there
outfit.
civilians around us?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, the
It's a
racetrack
motocross
is
park.
abandoned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is everything okay?
You!
Yeah.
Oh, there she remembers you.
You! Who hit me?
Literally everyone but me.
That's not important right now. What's important is
Who restrained me?
also. Oh, okay. Yes. But
What do you guys want?
no, it's more what you want.
Unrestrain me now!
Wait, before we
I
do
don't think
that.
so.
Yeah, we
Let
need
me go!
Wait, before we do that, what's going on? Why are you here and what is the Alliance trying to do?
I'm not supposed to tell you those things.
You better tell us or else.
I walk up to Scorpina.
Oh God.
I'm gonna try something different. And I take off my helmet. And I kind of give her this kind of look. And I clasp right here on the ranger so nicely. Please. Tell us.
Okay,
The lion ship has already left the scene. Scorpina is abandoned, just a reminder.
look,
She's just
you
here
are on
alone.
your own, okay?
Yes.
Your alliance, they're not here to save you. Your team isn't here for you. They've left you. They've jumped to another timeline and they've left you here. So you better start talking soon.
Hey, boss,
Or what? Are you just gonna leave me here?
Is our time ship here? Can we? Do we have access to our vehicle?
We could teleport back to our time ship.
Well,
Do you think
Marv,
that'd be a good idea?
we should restrain this suspect and take her back for a proper questioning.
That's a good idea, Jack.
That's a good idea.
Alpha 55, can you teleport us back? And then
Absolutely.
I
Do you
hold
have
on
some
to-
extra cargo?
You can say that.
Yeah, you can say that.
Teleporting in 3, 2, 1. You all arrive at the central control area in your time ship. Your time ship is now in the hyperspace time stream. Amongst you is the restrained Scorpina.
Alpha 55, is there some sort of restraining cell that we could place her in? Someplace that if she were to find a way to get out of her restraints, she would be completely harmless.
Here on the ship?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe we could make one.
Yeah, we should make one. Chloe, why don't you take your plasma restraints, lock her feet up, and let's put her in the co-pilot's chair and lock her to the chair with your restraints. Oh wait, you don't have any restraints.
And I'll lay on top of her.
Okay, that's weird. Vesper, that's a little strange.
Oh, okay.
All right. Wonderful plan, Jack.
Thanks, Alpha.
Scorpina, are you hungry?
Hungry? Yes.
Well, you're not gonna get any food until you start talking to us.
Oh, I was just gonna ask for a
We have to.
banana.
We have to be strict.
I just heated her up this banana burrito.
Oh, banana.
Wow, that does look really good, doesn't it? I saw
man.
wafting over the smell.
That sounds wonderful.
Now you will talk!
Hold on a second, Marv. Let's do this the right way. Why don't you play good cop?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Can't she hear us? What are you guys? Is this?
Well, she doesn't know. She's from the 9 days.
They invented good cop, bad cop.
All right, let's go back. Give her the banana burrito.
What?
But don't. I see where you're going with this.
You want half?
Can't I have the whole thing? I thought you made it for me.
Actually, I did. I'll just give it to you because she's hungry. Guys, I'm real confused.
Listen, we're done playing games. This
are,
fate of the
aren't you?
world depends on what you tell us. Scorpina, don't you understand? The Alliance isn't here to help you. They're here to take over the future. Everything that you know, that you love, everything that you care about, all the friends that you have. What was her boss's name again, Eddie?
Like Lord Zed and
Lord Zed
Rita.
and Rita. They will cease to exist.
Wait. Remember when the Alliance left in our previous adventure?
What?
They said something about Zordon, but they didn't mention anything about destroying him. They mentioned
Bringing him
keep
back.
him. But hold on, Alpha 55.
Yes,
Can you load up information from the memory banks?
absolutely. What do you need to know?
The Zordon wave.
Oh, forgot your history lesson, did you?
Well, I know it, but I wanted to show everybody to make a whole
I need to
presentation
know.
about it.
I too would like to know. Thanks, Eddie. What
So-
is this information for me?
Alpha kind of does his little waddle towards the central control area that shows the holograms and starts doing a little beep boop, beep boop, 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 beep boop. And then appears the hologram of Zordon spinning. Many years ago, Zordon, that's right, what were you about to say,
No,
Eddie?
please.
Sacrificed himself. That is why he is no longer with us. When he was sacrificed, his energy tube was shattered by another ranger. And then, because Zordon is all that is good, his goodness washed out throughout the universe. Zordon was no more, but he lived on as the goodness that washed through everyone. People like Rita Repulsa and Lord Zed, they just became regular good human beings. And other creatures and monsters that they had created just turned to dust.
I actually remember slightly reading about that in our history books. But
They had all been part of this group of evil, an alliance of evil. And Zordon sacrificing himself stopped that. So if this alliance leader is going to not get Zordon destroyed, then that means that this alliance of the past or the present or whatever time frame could still exist even up to our time frame.
Wait a minute, Eddie. Are you saying that the Alliance could be trying to change the clock on what Zordon did that day to bring all of the world's greatest evil into our time stream?
Yes, there was evil that existed before Zordon sacrifice, but there was also evil that existed after. So if Zordon never did his sacrifice, the time before and the time after could actually end up becoming together.
Look, we could fight Rita. We might be able to fight Zed. I mean, but the Alliance, we could maybe fight them, but...
All of them?
All of them.
That's impossible.
But perhaps with Zordon's guidance, we could do something about it.
We have no means of reaching Zordon, do we?
Marvin, how can we contact Jen Scott? Can we go back to our own time stream?
They've found, you guys have found a way to contact Jen Scott, but only in short bursts of messages. We should probably talk to Scorpina and see if this plan or the speculation that you have is correct, Eddie.
Okay.
Why don't you try since...
While all this has been happening, I'm steadily feeding her.
Chloe, what are you doing? We're using that as leverage!
I'm sorry, I just got really wrapped up in that story and she was hungry.
You know what, Chloe, this might actually be a good thing. Maybe if we can befriend Scorpina, especially since she was left behind.
Whisper. Maybe if we befriend Scorpina, since she was left behind, and when we seem to be friendly to her, she might give her information to us.
Okay, let me
I don't really know how to whisper, I'm sorry.
That's smart, so we're playing good cop, good cop, good cop, good cop, good cop.
Yes!
That's not a thing.
Why
It
not?
can become a thing.
No. That's not a thing.
Eddie sounds real evil.
All right, I'm gonna give it a shot. So I walk up to Scorpina and I sit in front of her. Hi. Would you like to be my friend?
Friends. I don't need friends. And she holds up her arms real high and actually breaks the plasma restraints with a bolt of white electric energy and then opens her hands. You've never seen her do anything like this before. And she creates two white arches of electric energy flowing out of her hands, and it like short circuits your ship. It hits all the control panels. The ship is shaking, and then all the lights go off, and you hear her run off.
Activate night vision! Can I do that? Can I activate dark vision?
4 or higher difficulty.
Okay, great. Then I'm gonna super this bad boy.
Chloe, I've been trying to be nice today, but it's not working.
Maybe it's not worth
3?
it.
3.
Activate night vision!
Your night vision doesn't work, and
Alpha,
you're not quite
what's
sure
wrong?
where she ran
Dad,
off.
she took the burrito out of my hand!
She totally took the burrito out of your hands.
Is she gone?
Can we see, like, we're like...
She has no way out. We're in the time stream.
Rangers, activate the light that you used on your morphers.
All right, activating light.
All right, so
Activating
you all
light.
have little flashlights.
Night vision.
I was trying, all right?
I'll have to add that to my database, Marv. That sounds like a helpful feature.
What do we
Yeah.
see in the central command area of the ship?
As you walk around in the central command area, everything looks like it's been short-circuited. All the screens are scrambled. It is
Can we still see outside the ship? Like, are we still in the time stream? Like, what's our status?
Yes, Alpha will tell you. That's right, Jack. You're still in the times. We're still in the hyperstream. Outside of time and space. However, I don't have the power to reactivate the ship to go to anywhere specific right now.
So we're stuck in time
We're
stream.
stranded
With
in the
Scorpina.
hyperstream, exactly.
All right.
With Scorpina.
Alpha
With
55,
Scorpina.
Scorpina is, so that means that Scorpina is still on the ship, correct?
Absolutely. She's somewhere on the ship.
Oh no.
Jack,
Yeah, we need to activate a search party. We should probably split up into 2 teams.
yeah,
I'll
and,
stay here and try to fix the ship.
we shouldn't leave anyone alone. I'm sure we're all fine as combatants, but we don't want to be facing Scorpina alone. Jack's right. We need to be splitting up into groups.
I'll go with one of the groups.
Okay, fantastic. And when we go into the groups, maybe we'll go into our old mammoth formation where we do back-to-back lights always, so at least we always have someone covering our 6.
Good idea.
How should we split up?
Jack?
I think it's going to be Ranger, 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 Ranger.
That's a good idea.
Fantastic idea, but very vague.
I'm gonna go with Vesper.
Cool.
Fair enough.
Okay, Eddie,
Yeah,
I'll go
let's
with
do
you. Jack,
All right.
you take.
Absolutely. I'll follow Vesper and Chloe.
All right.
All right. Vesper, Chloe, and Jack, where do you head off to? You have your living
We'll
quarters.
go aft.
No, we need to get to the kitchen. She was hungry. I imagine she might be there raiding my burrito machine.
Also, I want to make sure she didn't touch my things. Okay, how about the living quarters and the kitchen?
Fair.
All right.
Okay.
As you three head off in that direction, remember, Jack was in the ship for quite a while, and there's still all the missing threads, the photographs, the bits of text information about your classmates, information about your school, some information about all of you Rangers, and when you go to the living quarters, Marv's room is, I think, still a gym. It's still a gym. All right, as you head towards the kitchen first, or living quarters, you'll see it's a normal kitchen, and it was just the way you left it, Chloe. The Insta-Kitchen 3000 was just used.
Wait a second!
What?
Everything's fine.
Good. Okay.
There's nothing disturbed from when I was on the ship alone for those weeks?
Not in the kitchen.
Yeah, Jack knows better.
Let's move into the living quarters and see what we find. Let's check the bunks.
Hey, Jack. In your research, did you find out anything about me, about my past?
Research?
There were some indications of some interesting research project, but there's nothing that I could really define because it was not, shall we say, terrestrial technology.
I feel a little uncomfortable that you were doing research on my past.
Well, you guys were only gone for a few days, but it was weeks and weeks for me. I was only trying to find you.
Sounds like you needed a friend.
It's okay. Alpha was pretty good.
Yeah?
How's the search going, guys?
Awkwardly. We're checking the living quarters.
As they're checking the living quarters, Marv and Eddie, where do you go?
Engine room?
Yeah, we're gonna check the engine room, make sure she doesn't try to mess up the ship in any kind of way.
Very smart, Rangers.
Again.
Very
Yeah,
smart.
can't have that happen again.
Okay.
Eddie, do you think maybe we could create something in here? Maybe some sort of echolocation? We really got to be able to find people faster, man.
I know,
It's
but
ridiculous.
it's hard to work with the technology when sometimes it gets shorted out. We can check with Alpha 55 after our search.
Yeah.
So as you head down there, it seems like there have been a few cables that have been broken apart that were formerly connected, and they're just swinging in the engine room.
That's odd.
Zoinks! That is not good.
I'll let the guy. Hey, Jack, we seem to have found something. We see some exposed wires that are swinging. We assume that maybe Scorpina was just here.
Some cables have been disconnected.
Yeah.
Are our systems damaged? I mean, clearly they are. Do we need tools to try to effect a repair, or should we?
Me and Eddie are going to continue moving forward. If you guys actually continue your search where you are.
Yeah, it doesn't look like a dire situation, just like a shoddy trying to create some issue. But
Our first priority is finding
Scorpina.
Scorpina, not...
Yeah.
We'll deal with this later.
We're good.
All right, Chloe, do you want to check the engine bays, or should we go into the lavatory?
Lavatory?
You know, the water closet.
Oh, I thought we were gonna check the living quarters.
Well, I'm in them.
Oh, what's under the bed? I don't know. You always have to check there first.
I haven't looked there. You're right, boss. I'm gonna scooch my Ranger Ram self down and look under the beds.
All right.
Very dignified.
While he does that, I jump into Vesper's arms and I'm a little bit spooked.
So,
There.
as you lift the covers, very, very slowly. Also, Vesper and Chloe, they're in the corner, very scared.
Save
Right?
us.
As you described. You're going to see something you haven't seen in a very, very, very long time.
Okay.
It's a demon. A demon that is very important to you. It starts crawling towards your face as you have lifted the covers.
What do you see?
I'm gonna kind of drop back and start to scoot across the floor because I recognize this creature from my past. You guys, this thing should not be here. This is a representation of a cyber dog that I had when I was just a boy.
What?
This creature should not be on this ship. I'm gonna pull myself into a defensive posture.
Can we see it?
It's still under the bed.
Is it dangerous?
It wasn't dangerous when I knew it.
What? Why is it showing up? What?
I don't know. Something has reached into my past and has pulled this vision of a thing that I once loved.
Oh, what was it to you?
The name is Forge.
Forge.
He was my dog,
Oh.
Oh,
but he died.
but he's here?
How
In
did
the
you...
time stream?
I don't understand it.
As,
Vesper, I don't get it.
as you say that, it crawls out from under the bed and then actually runs up to you and barks, "Ruff, ruff," wagging its tail and putting its paws on your leg, looking up at your face.
I'm gonna keep my Krios hammer back in a offensive posture and see if I can look at this vision of Forge, the cybernetic dog. Is it really my dog?
It starts just barking and kind of doing the whole dog chasing its tail, normal dog behavior.
It looks like it wants you to pet him.
Yeah, I know, but this machine has been shut down for more than 10 years. I mean, this machine is not functional anymore. I don't understand how it could be here.
And then as it hears you talk, it walks up to you and then it gives you a cyber robo-dog lick.
Aw. So with my holographic technology, I make a tongue and I give it a holographic lick. Hi, doggy. Speak. Wow. Well trained. Can I pick it up?
Yeah, you can pick it up.
You're holding me.
Oh, wait. Okay. It's okay. I have Chloe like this in one arm, and then I pick up the dog in the other one.
Oh.
Look at this family.
And then it starts like nuzzling your side.
And put down Chloe.
Oh, okay. Jack, if we're seeing this and able to touch it, it has to be real. So, did someone place this here, and why is it so important to you?
I don't know. Well, it was important. I mean, this dog was a major part of my life, Chloe, and it was really important to me. And Alpha 55, can you please scan this cyber dog? Is this really my dog Forge, or is it some kind of hologram? What is it?
Alpha 55, cyber dog? I don't really sense any cyber dog in that vicinity.
What?
And then when you look down, the dog is gone.
Cyber ghost dog. Chloe.
All right, my friends, we should gather together. I pull close to my teammates. We need to be in a defensive posture. Something is reaching into our pasts. Be on alert.
Guys, I'm scared.
Meanwhile, back with Marv and Eddie.
So, I mean, this whole thing has been a trip, you know?
Yeah.
In 1 second we're students, now the fate of not even the world, the universe is upon us.
Do these things ever happen on your planet?
I mean, I actually don't really remember much. I was really young when I left.
Oh.
Yeah. What about your planet?
Oh, Earth. Yeah, it's cool. You know, gets crazy sometimes, but I had my time with it.
So who's in front of who right now?
I'm behind Marv.
You're behind Marv. Marv is leading the way, and as you turn the corner, you see somebody dressed up in a Time Force officer uniform.
Joe?
It's your brother.
Joe! Oh my God, Joe! I run up to him and I hug him.
Do I see?
Joe! Oh my God! Oh my God! What? Is this real? Is this real? Eddie, is this real?
Do I
You
see
see
Joe?
it.
Joe, oh my God. Where were you?
Marv, who is this? And why are they on the ship?
Oh my God. Joe, I've been looking for you for so long. What are you doing here?
Your brother seems kind of withdrawn,
Joe.
quiet, doesn't say much.
Joe.
Marv, what is going on? Who is this? What is
Joe,
going
Joe, this is my best friend. This is Eddie. Eddie, this is my brother. He's my big brother. He's a great guy. Come on, Joe, say something, man. Joe?
Marv, how did he end up on our ship? We're in time streaming. We're stuck.
I don't know. Joe?
Marv, I've missed you so
Joe,
much.
God, I've missed you so much. What are you doing here?
I don't know, I was plucked out of time.
Can I try to touch Joe to see if this is real?
Absolutely. Go ahead.
Oh. 5.
Eddie,
He's definitely real. You can
Eddie,
definitely
come
touch
on,
him.
of course he's real. He's my big brother,
But
man.
how did he get here?
I don't know. Who cares? He's here.
I don't
he's
know
here.
how I got here.
Oh, thank God. Oh, you know, I've been really needing your counsel, man. This whole thing, it's been so crazy. One second we're Rangers.
Marv.
Mom and Dad, they've missed you so much. They can't stop talking to you. I mean about you.
Marv.
I can't stop talking.
I'm sorry, man. Something doesn't feel right about this.
Eddie, be quiet, all right? This is my older brother, and I've been looking for him for the past 4 years.
Then
man.
how did he end up here right now? This
I
doesn't
don't know. I don't care, but he's here. You see him. I see him. Look, he's here. I grab him, and you're here, right, Joe? Please tell me that you're here. Tell me
Yes.
that you're real.
Yes, Marv, I'm here.
Oh, God,
we don't
thank
have
you.
anything else to worry about.
Marv, this just doesn't feel right. I'm sorry. Something doesn't feel right about this.
No. You're wrong. You're wrong, man.
Marv, I'm your best friend. I know what's right for you sometimes, and I'm just telling you that something just seems weird about this. How are you in the middle of it?
What's your problem, man? Can't we just have some bro time together?
Joe, why are you talking like that, man?
What are you talking about?
Eddie, Marv, are you guys okay? What's going on there?
I'm just so disoriented. I think I was on a mission and I traveled through time and
Jack,
I got thrown here.
Eddie,
Jack, Marv's brother is here.
Joe,
Eddie,
do you
this is a
remember
big
anything?
problem. You need to get
I
him
mean, I
out
was
of there.
just on
I know.
duty.
yeah. Nobody knows what happened to you. It's been crazy,
Marv,
man.
I
I took your badge. I'm a Time Force cadet too now.
Marv, I just talked to Jack. He said something's not going right around here. Something might be wrong.
Why can't you just let me be happy?
It's not about not even be happy. It's just this person just came out of nowhere. This doesn't make any sense. And
Chloe.
you already said he's talking weird.
Vesper, we need to be with the whole team. Let's go find them.
Okay.
Joe.
And as they kind of try to collect together, do you leave Marv?
Look, if you want to go with everybody, then go. All right, just let me have some time with my brother. I haven't seen him for years.
All right.
I've missed him so much.
I'm gonna check in with the others, but if anything weird happens, you contact me immediately.
Of course.
Nice to meet you, Joe.
Nice to meet you too.
Joe.
Now walk off.
Oh my God, it's been so long.
So you told me that you're a Time Force officer now.
Yeah, you would have been so proud of me, man. I mean, I've done some things that I wasn't proud of. I took your badge. I made myself a badge and I joined the Time Force.
Wait, you took my badge?
I did. I took the badge your old one that you left behind, and
Wait a second. You should give that back to your rightful owner.
At this
why
moment,
are you talking like that, man?
What do you mean? Yeah. Oh, I'm so proud of you. Come on, bring it in.
So I've run to join the others at this point.
Yeah.
and where are we back there yet? With Marv?
I didn't hear you communicate that.
Well, we've already made a move to rejoin our teammates.
Got it.
So I catch them halfway.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, you gotta come see this. Marv has somehow met his brother. His brother just somehow ended up here. Isn't that just weird?
Wait, his
So-
brother Joe?
Yes.
Guys, follow me.
That's impossible.
I didn't even know he had a brother.
Yeah, that's a long time ago, Chloe.
Oh.
Well, it's over here.
We need to get back to him right now.
Take him to us.
Okay.
I mean,
come on.
take us to him.
Yes. So we go back to where Marv and Joe are.
As you guys all head down into the engine room, that's where you left Marv. Joe, we're gonna cut back to Joe and Marv real quick. He comes in, he opens his arms.
All right. I give him the tightest hug I could ever give anybody.
And then Joe reaches his arms around you, around your neck, and tries to pull your face into his knee.
Joe, what the?
And then disappears. You take 10 points of damage.
Oh my.
It's over here, guys. Seriously, it's over here.
What happened?
Marv?
Marv.
He's gone. He's gone. He's gone again.
Marvin, your brother? You saw your brother?
Yeah, he was here. I swear he was here. God, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on.
Marv, it might not be your brother. We just saw Jack's dead dog.
Forge?
Rangers, we need to be very careful and we should not split up again. We are going to need all of our powers together.
Something's wrong. Guys, this is beyond Scorpina. Scorpina, she's strong, but she can't do this.
How can this force reach into our pasts like this? Eddie, what Alpha 55, what do you make of this? What can you tell us?
Well, certainly the prisoner has escaped. I'm not quite sure what is going on.
Are we in some kind of, I don't know, some kind of hallucination? Am I dreaming?
Maybe. Alpha 55, can I do any kind of analysis on the ship with my morphages to see if there's anything different or toxic in the air?
Absolutely, yeah. It's 2 difficulty.
Okay. 5.
All right, you scan around in the ship with some help from Alpha. There is no toxins in the air.
Air is the same as always.
Alpha 55,
You
do a
also
bio
all
reading.
feel normal.
Do a bio reading on my biochemistry currently. If there's something that's going on,
According to
Absolutely, Marv. Have you sustained a injury?
no, none physical.
It looks like you have a face injury.
I'm fine. Is there anything wrong with my
You have
biochemistry?
a nosebleed or something?
I'm fine.
Marv, what happened?
Are you okay?
Yeah,
Marv, you can talk to us. We're your friends. You know that.
my brother, he's not real. I don't know what's going on. Whatever it was, Eddie, you saw it.
I did.
You felt it. I felt it. I don't understand. We haven't been exposed to anything. There's nothing that's scanned our memories, is there?
Marvin, if you saw Joe, he could not have been real.
You don't know that, Jack. No one could know that. In fact, that's the only reason why I joined the Time Force, because you guys did nothing to look for him.
Did he hit you?
Yeah.
Didn't look for him. Jack, what happened to Marv's brother?
He disappeared.
We lost Joe 2 classes ahead of Marv's class. Marv's first class, before he forged his identity using his brother's badge.
And you did that to try to find your brother.
Look, that doesn't matter right now. What matters is what is going on. Something is playing with our emotions.
Well, wait. You saw your brother. You said you saw your dog?
Oh, no, I didn't just see him, Eddie. He was under the bed. Vesper, Chloe, you saw the dog?
It was real.
Aye, Rangers! Maybe Vesper or Eddie, can you help me? There's an energy cell that's broken in the med bay. We must restore it. I need your assistance.
We'll go together.
No, we all go together.
Wait.
But Alpha 55 called for the 2 of us.
Wait. What happened when you saw Forge? How did you see him?
He was under one of the bunks and he was
Did
just
you
there.
find him or did the others find him?
No, I did. There was a sound and I lifted up the blankets and he was there just Like he was over 10 years ago. I mean, it's...
Something's targeting us, and it's not... I was walking ahead of Eddie, and whatever came out, whatever thing, I can't say it's a ghost because it's real, but whatever it was, it must have scanned me first.
Well, maybe we should check what Alpha 55 is talking about. Maybe that's the cause of all this.
I think Jack might be right. I think if anything, you guys should go on ahead, and we follow shortly behind.
Okay, let's go,
Okay.
Vesper.
All right, so I link arms with Eddie. We are now a Ranger Link, much like a hot dog. But
All right, and
Rangers.
on your way towards the med bay, you leave the other Rangers, Marv, Chloe, and Jack behind in the
so Eddie, are we gonna see
engine
any?
room. And as you're running towards the med bay to catch up with Alpha 55 to help with the broken down energy cell, out of the corner of your eye, just by one of the weapons closets, that's right, Eddie, you see a girl in the corner of your eye. You recognize this girl. Vesper has already kind of run ahead to the medical bay.
Oh.
This girl's name is Bianca.
Oh.
She stands before you. Eddie,
Bianca? What? No, you're not real. This can't be real.
what? I am real. What are you talking about? You know who I am.
No, there's something weird happening here. Is it really you?
Yeah.
I haven't seen you since...
A really long time.
I know.
How have you been?
Oh, you know, good. How's the families?
Oh, you know, just doing the family thing.
I know. Aren't you my dad and your dad talking business along
Yeah,
you and I?
talking business. You know how they are.
Yeah.
Like since we've been children.
Yeah. No. This is not. There's no way you're possibly here. It's not possible at all.
What are you talking about?
No, it's just something weird's going on. Brothers and dogs are here. You're here because of our past.
What are you talking about?
Well, you know when like your dad and my dad when they introduced us and was
Yeah,
like, you know, like
exactly.
you two you're gonna grow up and
I
then
know.
you know
Yeah. And
we're gonna do this be like this. Oh my gosh.
Just
No.
like old days.
No, I can't go back to those old Vesper, where are you?
Can I hear him?
I will say it is a level 4 difficulty.
4.
All right, you hear him call, but you don't hear the girl.
So hey, is everything okay over there? I need you to look at this.
You're not real.
No,
I'm going to go check this out.
wait, just stay here a little longer.
Eddie!
Who is that?
Oh,
Is that your girlfriend?
well, it's kind of complicated.
Tell me about the complicated.
Oh boy. This isn't happening. You're not real. I'm like slowly walking away towards Vesper or towards wherever she is.
Hey, where are you going?
And
And
it's
Bianca actually reaches towards you and grabs your hand.
That's not
And you
hap-
feel
this is not
her
real.
hand.
This is
It
not-
is warm.
This is
it
not
feels familiar.
Oh.
I'm a little bit worried, so I run back to the room. And
Okay.
I see this girl holding Eddie's hand. And I say, oh, no, not today, demon ghost. And so I run and I want to tackle her, just jump and lunge at her waist.
All right, go ahead.
That's 9. Wait, 6 plus 5, 11.
As you run at full speed to tackle this strange demon ghost lady, she disappears when you make contact with her body, and then you just end up embracing Eddie.
Oh. Hi.
Hi.
What just happened?
What just happened? Who was that?
What you didn't? There wasn't a thing there, was it?
You were holding hands? I saw her.
You saw her,
Yeah.
huh? That was my vision of this girl Bianca.
Uh-huh. Who was she? Your, like, best friend? Some, classmate?
Not really. She was kind of like a friend,
Yeah.
and I was her friend, and then we were gonna, like, become a couple and probably eventually get married and stuff. No big deal, but other than that,
What?
yeah.
Where is she?
No.
Come back, ghost!
First off, not real. Second off, long time ago.
Looked real to me. Uh-huh. Long time ago. I mean, okay. Yeah, sure. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's not like we're together or anything. We're not dating. Doesn't, I mean, it's either between ghost or robot, I guess. So you choose. You do you. And I walk back to the med bay.
All right.
I slowly follow.
Okay. Ay. Alpha is in the med bay now. There is Vesper. There is Eddie. Oh, it seems like these panels just need to be either repaired or replaced. They were short-circuited by the surge of energy that flowed through the ship, the electricity.
Alpha, Eddie might be a little preoccupied. So let's talk robot to robot. Beep boop, beep boop, beep beep, beep boop, beep. Ay. Sorry, was that insensitive? I just thought maybe if I made sounds it would be a robot language because I don't know what I'm doing.
We are advanced organisms from the future, 3016. I am Alpha 55.
What am I?
That is for you to know.
Are you a ghost, Alpha 55? Are you the ghost of my past? And I grab him and I just touch him softly. Hey.
Vesper, what are you doing?
Is this some robot thing that I don't know about?
I'm just making sure
All
this
right.
is the real Alpha 55.
Right now, are you taking... It sounds like Eddie is preoccupied fixing the broken
Yeah, I go
energy
through the broken thing while they're
cells.
doing whatever they're doing.
Very important mission in the medical bay, as if anybody gets hurt, then we won't have our medical resources, of course.
Right. So I'm working on that now.
Alpha, you kind of push Alpha 55 into the hall, and Alpha goes back to the control area. Are you following Alpha?
I don't want to leave Eddie alone.
Okay.
So I'll stay with Eddie.
All right.
Alpha, you better be the real Alpha and you do what Alpha does.
And then as you turn around, right in your face is Eddie.
This is my personal bubble. You are currently in my personal bubble.
Vesper. I think we got off to a bad start today. Let me apologize.
For what?
Whatever I did wrong.
Why are you talking like that? Usually you're like, I
thought if I made some new improvements to myself, I could show how much I appreciate you.
Oh, I mean, I also take appreciation in the form of elaborate gifts, jewelry, extended words of compliments.
Eddie looks down at his notebook and starts taking notes.
What are you doing?
I'm taking notes. You said you like jewelry, extended compliments. You know what? Why don't we go on? Let's get let's leave the ship. Go on a real date. Where would you like to go? I bet you the ship could take us anywhere. We could have so much fun.
Look, like I said before, we are first and foremost Time Force Rangers, and we're gonna complete our mission. And after that, only then can we think about going on a date. But also, we gotta figure out why I'm a robot, and also, can you just back up a couple feet there?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're really close.
Can I slowly walk in, but just stare at what the heck's going on?
Sure.
Oh.
So you're gonna see Vesper, and you're gonna see the back of some other guy.
Uh-huh.
some other guy who's just as tall as you.
Oh, okay. So I don't see the face. Okay. Vesper, who are you talking to?
Quiet, Eddie. I'm talking to Eddie.
And then I run over and grab the person and spin them around.
As you spin the person around, it's like looking at yourself.
All right. So I'm very concerned.
And then it suddenly turns into that dog, Forge, earlier, the robo-dog, and it scampers away.
What the? Okay. What just happened? I just saw myself, then myself just turned into a dog and ran off.
So that Eddie was just like super smooth and laying the moves on thick. And then
That doesn't sound like me at all.
no, I told him like if you want to, usually Eddie is like
That's totally me. Yeah, and you're all like, you better stop, or I'm gonna punch something.
Yeah. So I thought something was wrong. But why did that? Huh? Then he turned into a dog.
Hey guys, what did Alpha 55 want?
Well, I didn't really ask. I grabbed him gently,
Yeah.
and he kind of scampered off.
Then somebody from my past showed up. Then I showed up.
What were the circumstances when they showed up?
Well,
Were you alone?
No. Well, we originally were alone, and then eventually we teamed back up.
Guys, I think this ghost is showing us like our deepest desires or something from our past that we are longing for.
What? No, cat. Well, no.
Wait, Vesper, what was yours?
Oh no! Chloe, you're not gonna want to hear this news.
What?
It seems the Insta Kitchen 3000 has short-circuited.
Whoa, wait, before you do anything.
I swear to you, we will fix this.
Yeah, maybe we should all just go to the kitchen and check this out.
Actually, since you
But
two
I still need help with the medical.
Oh, right.
Okay.
The medical. Yeah.
Alright, you guys deal with that. Chloe, this may be...
A ghost is the burrito machine. I knew it. This is what my fear was.
We may be able to use this to our advantage if you're willing to be a sacrifice.
For the burritos? I will.
Well, we're in the far end of the ship right now. Would you be comfortable walking maybe about 20 paces ahead of us? Me and Jack will survey from back here. We'll turn off our lights. Should any danger come to you, we will rush in. So far, Jack has seen Forge. I've seen my brother. And the others have seen other people from their past or their possible future. If we are going to the Insta Kitchen, and God hope that maybe that message was fake, this thing will be targeting you next. Are you confident that you'll be able to tackle on whatever is in your past? This isn't just about an instant kitchen anymore. This isn't about a burrito. Whatever problems you may have dealt with in the past, it will use it against you. Are you ready for that? If you're not, it's okay. We will walk with you.
I think I know what it is. Just don't come until I tell you to.
No worries, Chloe.
You
We're
got
right
it.
behind you.
I turn off my light. All right, just call for us. We're just gonna be 20 paces behind you.
Okay. I turn on my flashlight and walk into the kitchen and look around to see what I can see.
And as soon as you turn the corner, you see your mom.
Is that you?
Yeah, honey, it's me.
You know, when they told me that you guys died, I feel like a part of me died when you guys became a memory. And I've been looking for you everywhere. It's the reason why I became a Time Force cadet. I'm a Power Ranger now. You'd be real proud. I've looked for you in Angel Grove, the North Pole. I think the Time Force report was true, though. I know you guys died, but a part of me doesn't want to believe that. I'm not going to stop searching until I find you. I know this is some ghost version of you.
Chloe, stop. You don't have to keep looking. You can stop. Here, take my hand. I'm not a ghost. This is real.
Chloe, remember to be strong. And I'm whispering this in her helmet because she's still...
You know, if this was true, I'd give up everything just to go home with you guys. I waited all day when I got home from school for you guys to return. It was night before Theo came to pick me up and let me know that you guys had died. I know we'll meet again, but not like this. You're not real.
Chloe, that's not true. Come here. And she runs up and she actually embraces you. She gives you a really big hug.
I hug her back. And I start crying. So it feels so good to be in my mom's arms again. I never got to give her a last good hug. I was busy that day and I rushed out for school because I was running late. I never gave her the hug I should have given her. And this one feels so good.
It's okay. You don't have to cry anymore.
I just want to go home.
I want to go home too. Are we on a time ship? Can't we just go back to
Chloe, she's not real. Chloe,
where we
you
the
have
way
the
things
chance to
used
make that
be?
decision. You know what this is.
The only reason I joined Time Force was because I was trying to find my family.
I understand. I do. Trust me, more than anyone else, I understand. You have the chance to stop this thing.
Shh! Don't listen to them. They're not your real family. I'm your real family.
Chloe, you can do this. I'm not gonna get involved.
Turn it off.
Okay. That's right. We're on a time ship. We can change history. We can do whatever you want. I'm so sorry I wasn't there for you when you were young.
It's okay. I'm glad that you're here now.
Chloe.
It's off.
I think she's muted us. We can't rush in now. She has to get her closure, whatever it is.
This was...
Keep your eyes peeled, Jack. Should she do anything, we blast her.
Well, I want more than anything to go home, be with you and Dad. I wanted that from the very beginning. When I became a Power Ranger, all this kind of started feeling a little bit deceitful. Because if they ever found out that I was only looking for you guys, that's why I was doing this. You wouldn't let me be a Power Ranger. I couldn't be in Time Force. My motives have been questionable from day one. But that part of me that died when you guys became a memory, I feel like it's alive again and my heart's a little bit more full because I have a family.
That's right. I'm your family.
The Rangers are my family. I can't do this to them. But it was good seeing you, Mom. You guys, go ahead and come on in.
I blast the... Not her. I blast the ghost.
What do you want to do? Excuse me?
I want to blast the ghost.
All right.
Because me and Jack, and I want to do it together with you.
A very accurate blast.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot the ghost.
Yeah, all right, let's do it.
I want to shoot the ghost.
All right.
This thing is toyed with our emotions enough. I'm gonna ultra it.
Yeah, what? You both can shoot the ghost.
I'm gonna shoot the ghost.
All right.
Lightning bolt 1 and 1. All right.
And I got a 1 and 1.
That's an 8 for me. Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah, an 8.
As you crisscross, trying to
Shoot each other.
the ghost. Don't give me ideas like that.
Running on the wall.
What looked like Chloe's mother, they actually look quite alike. You can tell maybe it's somebody related to her. That person teleports away, and your shots actually hit Chloe.
Chloe! Oh God! I'm so sorry. Oh, I keep making these mistakes.
Sorry about that.
I got shot in the butt.
Really?
No, you gotta take some damage here. Here.
We missed our chance.
12 points of damage, Chloe.
It's very painful being your guys' friend.
I'm so sorry.
Chloe, I am so sorry. This was collateral damage. We're really, really sorry.
It's okay.
Okay, I wanted to use that as bait that maybe we could have caught them, but it didn't work. This thing can teleport at will.
Aye. Rangers, what's happening? You should all report to the central control area. Let's discuss what happened. We need to devise a strategy.
Yeah, you got it.
Are you shooting each other now?
Yes.
We missed.
Mistake. That was a mistake.
Who
Alpha.
Shot who?
Totally fair. Nobody. I mean, well, it was Marvin. Marvin totally shot Chloe.
I did it.
Chloe, are you okay?
I mean, I'm alright.
Sorry, Chloe.
We'll head back too.
Yeah.
So we go join the others.
Yeah, we
Rejoin the team in the central control area.
Rangers, what has happened?
Something is on this ship.
I mean, clearly the prisoner escaped.
It's more than just a prisoner. Scorpina can't teleport. Scorpina can't shapeshift.
And become past memories as well?
But,
Wait
yeah,
a second, shapeshift? Who shapeshifts?
Something is
Scorpina
shapeshifting.
can shapeshift? Ay. Wait a second. How do I know? You're not one of them. Who? Are you really you? Jack? Marv? Eddie? Vesper? Chloe? Ay.
Wait, okay, you know what? I was with Chloe and Jack this whole time. You two, did you guys ever lose sight of each other?
Yes.
Yeah, kind of. But then we reunited, and it felt so good. So we were all good.
Yeah, we're good.
We're totally
I vouch
fine.
for this, Eddie.
Yeah.
And I go up to Alpha and I give him a hug and say, beep boop beep, beep boop boop boop.
Everyone seems
Yes,
real, but
Vesper, I will teach you my ways.
something is here and something is reading our minds. It's reading our memories. It's
But wait, you said Scorpina can't shapeshift.
You're right.
But
she can.
she can.
She can.
She has before.
She can't read our minds. She has no recollection of our past. No one knows about...
Jack, when you put your chart together, were any of our past information on that chart from your research?
Yes, I helped Jack put together some more information about all of you.
I extensively charted all of your pasts during the weeks that I was alone. Very lonely Christmas.
Additionally, the Time Force Academy has a dossier on all of its students.
So it's quite possible that Scorpina may have this information and is trying to use it against us.
Since when could she teleport?
I don't know, but this needs to end now.
It might have been a really big mistake bringing her on the ship. I'm sorry I suggested it.
It's okay.
It's
okay.
We all would have done the same thing. What we need to focus on now is how do we stop this?
We gotta find Scorpina first.
Okay.
And we have to be strong. We can't let these past memories take us over.
There is a method to hunting that my tribe has been passed down. We're in the front of the ship. All we need to do is zigzag all the way to the end. And we could funnel whatever this thing is. If it is Scorpina, if it isn't, well, if it can teleport, I guess that just ruins my plan. But if if we zigzag, we would theoretically funnel it to one point in the ship.
I think it's worth a try.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna take a quick 5-minute break. Don't go anywhere, HyperForce Rangers chat room. We'll be right back in 5 minutes.
I hope so.
Hi, everybody. I'm Cucumber.
And I have a zero.
I'm Chunk.
Whoa!
And I'm Ryan, your DM.
No one cares.
Oh.
I'm Amber, the token girl.
We kind of care.
We are Perception Check.
A horn sounds. You don't have to repeat every single sound that you hear out in the wild.
We're going to be doing our show here on Hyper RPG on Mondays at 9 p.m.
Yeah. Mondays. It'll be so much fun.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know
I'm sorry.
Repetition is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then people remember 9 o'clock, Mondays. Hyper RPG.
Yeah.
Boom.
Mondays, 9 o'clock.
Uh-oh.
Mondays,
Oh.
9 o'clock.
Careful.
Mondays.
He'll come get you.
Mondays, 9 o'clock. Mondays! Okay, see ya.
It's so scary.
You're there. And then we're at the top of the hill. I look to the gate and I say, "I'm here to talk to the 6 princes." They're like, "Oh, yes, sir!" And they open up the gates, and I march on in, and I go up and I say, "Hey, where's the best and most powerful of the princes?" They're like, "Oh, this guy right over here. That's Prince Joe." And I say, "Okay, I'm gonna go up and talk to Prince Joe." And I'm up at the top, and I'm talking to Prince Joe. I'm like, "Hey, Joe. So here's what's happening. Crap, why did I come here? Wait, what are we doing?"
Hi, I'm Malika Lim. I'm the Game Master on Power Rangers HyperForce. I'm also the game designer for the Power Rangers RPG system that we use weekly on our live stream. I've been getting a lot of questions to break down how our RPG works, so here we go. Power Rangers HyperForce is a tabletop RPG, and it's all based off of these guys, D6s, regular 6-sided dice. Now, for everything that you do, you roll 1d6. Unless you're a Morph Power Ranger, then you roll 2d6. And then, as you get stronger and you Zord up, you roll 3d6. Finally, when you all go inside your Megazord, you roll a collective 6d6. So that's basically how it goes. Let's break it down further and let me elaborate. At the heart of our system is something we call energy. You can think of it as the power that powers our Power Rangers. As unmorphed heroes, all our players roll 1d6 for all actions, whether it be combat related, like kicking a putty in the butt, or non-combat related, like trying to deceive an NPC. As the players succeed on their actions and just do heroic and ranger-like things, points of energy are awarded by the Game Master, aka me, or HyperForce fans through our Twitch extension. These energy points are tracked right on the player's dice, and once a player earns a full d6 of energy, well, it's morphin' time. And once the players are morphed, they now roll 2d6 for everything. That's 2d6 on the attack roll and 2d6 for the damage roll, because when you're morphed, you're stronger, faster, and more charismatic. Once you're morphed, you'll still be collecting your energy for your epic wins and your heroic actions. Players continue to track their energy points on their d6s because that's how they get into their Zords. Once the players have earned a minimum of 3 d6s of energy, they can now call down their Zords and use 3 d6s for both their attack and damage rolls. That's the power of being a Power Ranger for ya. Teamwork. Now, speaking of Rangerly, one of the most Ranger-like things you can do is teamwork. And I designed this system to encourage it. This is the way a team attack would go down. Step 1, on your turn, talk to your team member about how it would go down and describe it to the GM. There's no limit to how many team members can participate on a team roll. Step 2, Roll against the GM. If you both succeed, you get the benefit of the combined damage of both teammates on just one player turn. But if either of you fail your attack roll, that's the end of your turn. But don't worry, Ranger, you can always try again on the next turn. Megazord! Now let's talk about the most epic teamwork the Power Rangers are known to do. That is forming the Megazord! Once all players are in their Zord, they can agree as a team to form the Megazord. This plays out a little differently than a teamwork attack. For both the attack roll and the damage roll, each Ranger rolls 1d6, except for the Ranger who is piloting the heart of the Megazord. This Ranger gets to roll 2d6. This means each roll of the Megazord is the combined sum of 6d6. Monsters. Great villains make great heroes. Now, just like the Rangers who roll more and more d6 when they morph, Zord up, form up the Megazord, I, as the GM, also get to roll more and more d6 as I challenge the Rangers. I only roll 1d6 for weak monsters like putties and grinders, but I roll 3 or more d6 for the monster of the week and 4 or more for the villain general or a weaker monster that has now just gotten really, really big. Extras. Now that's the basics for the Power Rangers RPG system. There's a few things I didn't explain, like modifiers for our different Rangers, Popcorn Initiative, or the card-based special weapons and attacks that trade energy for a set damage or other bonuses. So you'll just have to tune in to HyperForce on Tuesdays from 6 to 9 Pacific Time to see those things in action. Thanks for watching, and make sure to subscribe for more Power Rangers HyperForce and tabletop RPG content. And we're back. Thank you for everybody who is tuning in live to HyperForce. That's right, Power Rangers HyperForce live here at twitch.tv/HyperRPG. I don't know why I said that. You know what your channel what channel you're on, but I do want to remind you that if you subscribe to HyperRPG, you help us support all this wonderful stuff, the overlays, the sound effects, the music, everybody here, everybody there. And need I remind you, every 30 subscribers, we're doing a huge, big, ol' awesome giveaway of a bunch of autographed Power Rangers swag, you know, certificate of authenticity, lithographs, toys, goodies, loot crates, all the wonderful things. So please, please, please subscribe for your chance to win and also support the channel. And you get access to this episode right after it airs. That is a bonus for you guys. And our sick emotes. Anyway, speaking of, where were we? We're at the central control area of the time ship. Alpha 55 was listening in on your conversation as you were discussing what has been happening. You guys have all been visited by people you know suddenly appearing on the ship. Alpha turns and looks at all of you. No, really, Rangers? I don't know who could be who. How do I know you are you, Jack?
Jack's good. I know Jack's good, right?
How do we know you're good?
True.
We can't just take each other's words for it. There has to be a way to prove you are really who you are.
If whatever this force is has reached deep into our pasts, to fool even us and convince us that these visions are real, how can we be assured that...
I don't think that's what's going on, Jack. I think when I was talking to Joe, he felt real. He felt real, but he wasn't the same. And I think the only thing that this apparition can do is it can copy what it knows. So what you have charted for us. So maybe if we talk about... Okay, we could talk about our secrets that only we would know.
What?
Well, let's see.
That sounds like a great idea. You know each other from the past. We've gone on so many adventures on this time ship.
Okay, Vesper,
Yeah.
let's start with you.
Okay.
When you and I had that talk together,
Yes.
what did I talk to you about?
You talked to me about how I'm amazing. And even though I'm a robot, it's cool because you're an alien.
Yes. Okay, well, she's pretty spot on.
And we accepted you for that.
Okay,
Chloe.
Chloe.
What's my favorite burrito?
All
Something
of them.
you should know.
Oh, it's all of them, yeah. Duh.
That was easy.
Let's see. What's something that only you would know, and one of us would know?
Chloe, when I apprehended you climbing out of a window at the Time Force Academy when you were a cadet, what was in the box?
So, guys, I have a thing. I'm not a kleptomaniac. I just feel like people waste things and they take it for granted and they don't need it. I almost have this like Robin Hood complex.
What
Remember that
was
guy?
in the box?
It was a bunch of stuff that Time Force wasn't even using. It was old stuff that was just sitting there collecting dust.
What stuff?
It was like some stuff. I can't even remember. It was some tech stuff. I was gonna give it to someone else. I don't keep these things for myself. I give it to someone who needs it.
You guys, she's right, Chloe. You're right. I mean, it was old droid collars and mech-and-tech.
Okay.
You know how expensive those are for new students? They're like impossible to purchase.
Jack was asking you the questions, and it's easy for him to play along with your answers. But does he know what's going on? Can we trust him?
Well, you two
trust
just
you.
zapped Chloe from what it sounds like, so how can we trust either of you? How do we know it wasn't a deliberate hit?
Well, we were trying to hit the ghost and we missed. It teleported. It's an honest mistake, but I'm sorry regardless. I admit it was a mistake.
And
Eddie, you bring up a good point.
Thanks, Alpha. Well, who
Okay,
was the
Jack.
ghost of then?
It was some older woman. Who was she? It seemed pretty emotional, but you cut us off. We couldn't hear you.
Maybe Chloe was visited by her future self.
That would be awesome.
She kind of did look like her.
It was my mom. My parents died a long time ago. And that's who it was.
I'm sorry, Chloe.
Sorry, Chloe.
It's okay. But that doesn't give us any answers for Marv or Jack.
Okay, Jack, that day, when I told you my secret, that eventually led to me being kicked off of the Time Force, which was my mistake. I shouldn't have been there in the first place. What was the secret I told you? You are the only person in the world that knows this. What is it, Jack? What could have possibly gotten me kicked out of the Time Force?
The answer is that you had cheated to gain entrance to the Time Force Academy.
He's real. He's real.
You cheated?
He cheated and counterfeited using Joe's old Time Force badge. He reprogrammed it and just joined the current class at Physical Ed.
Why would you do that?
Well, since we're all talking secrets here, my brother disappeared in line of duty, and the Time Force never went to look for him. No matter how many times my family pleaded, no matter how many times we asked, they did nothing. What else could I do? What else was I supposed to do?
Now, what was I supposed to do?
You were my partner. You were my partner. You were my best friend. You were supposed to keep that a secret. Why did you tell people?
Marvin, when you joined the Time Force...
So you admit it was you?
It was me. But when you become a Time Force officer, Marvin, you swear an oath to hold the good of the many over the good of the one. And this is the very dictate that makes it illegal to travel through time to answer personal quests. That is not in the good of humankind. And so I reported it duly to my commanding officer, Nemo.
I don't blame
He is the one that kicked you out, not me.
I don't blame you. I deserved it. I shouldn't have cheated my way into it.
It doesn't matter if you cheated because you've proven that more than anybody else in our time stream in the world, you deserve to be HyperForce Red. And you've shown that. It's more than just taking a test. Or, you know.
So if all of us are real, then we still have one major problem. Where is this thing? Who is it? It doesn't seem it knows that as a team we are much, much stronger, and it does not want to approach us when we're together.
And it can just be anything. It was even me at one point. Vesper was talking to me, but not like me, like the me it was.
You guys were all visited by your past, but I didn't see anybody from my past. So does that mean I really am just a cyborg? I don't have, all my memories are fake?
No, it was
Vesper.
just what Jack had found out. That's the only thing this thing is pulling info from.
Jack hasn't found anything from your past.
No, there was very, very little, Vesper. I mean, all I know is that it's you are some sort of off-world, off-time technology that we don't understand.
So that doesn't mean you don't have a past.
That just means that this thing couldn't read into your past. Whatever you have memories of, they're all real.
But Jack, if this is based off of your data, why did Vesper see me? Particularly a very cool, smooth me.
Well, as a Time Force officer, part of our jobs is whenever an event occurs is to track back through your most recent relationships and interactions. And face it, it has been a little awkward for us around you two.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So naturally, part of my layout in the schematic was about your relationships. So, and that's really all I had. I didn't have much. I had 2 walks and a microphone and a bunch of string.
Well, okay, well, good thing all that's out there in the open. So we're good to go. Let's figure out where this ghost is.
Meanwhile, Alpha has been at the control panel programming something. Suddenly, the ship jumps out of hyperspace. It actually makes a very rough, unskilled landing.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Somewhere outside.
Alpha, where are we?
Oh, did I do that? I didn't mean to.
Alpha? What's going on?
You don't make mistakes like that.
Oh, perhaps I was hit by the energy surge that affected the rest of the ship.
Guys,
Where did you take us?
I restrain Alpha. I attempt to restrain. I'm not to attack. I'm not making any. I'm not gonna shoot anybody.
Suddenly, the lights. Just before you do that, the lights flash, and then you hear Alpha's voice, not coming out of the robot that you're pointing your blaster at.
Oh no, I'm just trying to.
Your restraints at. Excuse me.
Oh.
Rangers!
It's hard.
Oh no! I was tricked by the shapeshifter.
So there's a line.
What was that?
What's going on?
I did my I did?
Go ahead, roll a 5 or higher difficulty.
Okay,
like a
I'm
gentle
gonna super this one, guys.
Yeah, do it.
Okay. 5! Oh, I didn't need to. Oh well. So that's a 9.
You really restrained.
All right.
It's so stringent.
Enough of your tricks!
And then it lands and it hits the Alpha. It restrains the Alpha by its wrists. And then suddenly it lifts them above its head and breaks them.
Of course!
This again!
And then it turns. It changes. Shifting, taller and larger. A huge figure. A white monkey type monster. It just starts acting like a monkey.
This is why I wanted the banana.
Wait, so Scorpina was the monkey?
Not even Scorpina. That's why she didn't recognize you.
I get it now. I've heard about this. Wait. I remember in the history of monsters, there was some kind of ape-like creature that was able to turn itself into others in order to fool people like they fooled us.
Primator?
Yes. Neither's I.
Okay, monkey brains. Before anything starts, we're gonna we have to lure this monkey out of my ship. I mean, our ship.
Yes.
Suddenly, as you say that, Alpha stumbles in, sees Primator, and says, "Ay! Self-defense mode, enable!" And then the front chest panel of Alpha 55 flings open, and then comes out a chest cannon.
Alpha, where did you?
Wow!
And
Wait a minute!
Rangers, make way! And then you see beams of energy being drawn in towards Alpha's chest cannon. And then Alpha, whoosh, and then makes a hole on the side of the ship, but also hits Primator, pushing him out of the ship.
Alpha, that was so excessive.
That was awesome, though. That was so cool.
We'll fix that hole later. Rangers, let's go.
And
That
then
was worth it.
The chest cannon returns, and then it flips back in, and then Alpha just, what have I done?
Alpha, you fix this. Rangers, let's go down and get this thing.
That's right, Alpha, you better fix this.
I run up to Alpha and I give him a high five and I ask, "Hey, Alpha, I've been meaning to ask you, are you some kind of Spanish?"
Some kind of Spanish.
I mean, because you say ay a lot. And I was just wondering if maybe you were from Spain.
Let's go. Rangers, roll out.
I was created by the Time Force Master!
All right, we all jump out of the ship.
Yeah.
Are you some kind of Spanish? I'm so done.
As you all run out the hole created by Alpha's chest cannon.
Yes.
Yes, I do that.
There is a large grassy clearing surrounded by trees. You're in the woods somewhere. You're not quite sure what time or place this is.
Can I roll for a heroic landing? Like one of those 3-point.
Ooh, I want to do that too.
We all want to roll for a heroic landing.
Me too.
Me 3.
Oh, how heroic.
Just kidding, I don't want to.
I want to do a double front flip and I land like that, like Spider-Man.
All right, okay, within Ranger.
Yeah.
Normalness.
And I do a
3
cartwheel.
difficulty.
Yeah, I did a 3. Yes.
I do a cartwheel and I land right next to him and I do this.
I just want to do a normal land.
What'd you get?
I got a
All right,
1.
you all hop out of the ship. You do your somersault forward, and you land with the pose.
I'm gonna crawl out with safety.
You're going to crawl out with safety.
like you're getting down into an empty
Yeah.
pool.
Right.
All right, you don't have to roll for that. You very safely crawl out of the ship.
Because safety's important.
Jack, show us your moves.
No worries. I leap out of the hole on the side of the ship, and because my thighs are enormous, I come down into a 2-point stance, also known as Das Squat. Boom!
Nice. Primator is laughing at you. Ooh, Rangers!
Laugh it up,
taking
fuzzball.
care of them.
You have toyed with us for the last time.
Guys, just before we get into this battle, we gotta be careful. If this thing splits us up, it can also try to turn into one of us to fool us. So be cautious.
You got
All
it.
right.
Try to stay together as much as possible.
Agreed.
Wait, guys. If it turns into one of us, the secret word is beep, boop, beep.
Got it.
That's how we'll know it's us.
Got it.
All right.
Okay, good.
All right, so Primator actually outstretches its hands again and creates big bolts of white lightning shooting out at all of you.
Can I take out my Hyper Blade Blaster since it's metallic? Can I use that to like an electric current thing to hold it and swing it back at him? Can I go like redirect his lightning?
You can attempt to deflect the lightning with, as you raise your hyper blade.
Okay, yeah, that's what I want to do.
However, you all get hit.
Oh.
By primitive.
It just goes through the blade! Ah!
I just pose
You all
ready
get
to
hit
take
with
it.
13 points of damage.
Oh my god.
Ow!
Ah!
Where? Oh, start with 72. Okay.
Huh. All right, monkey. I got my eyes on you. So you think you're hot because you got opposable thumbs? Well, I'm opposable to you. And so I want to take my Cerberus disc and just fling it at him.
All right, and you throw with a very strong, focused throw at Primitor.
And that's 10.
10. One gets stuck in there? Oh, it did. As you throw your blade, or your Cerberus disc at Primitor, he actually just does like a cartwheel and dodges out of the way. It returns back to you, to your disc. Vesper, whose turn is next?
Goodness. Eddie, help.
No problem. This chimp's about to be a chump.
Yeah.
I'm going to. If there's one thing I know, you wouldn't like is wet fur. So I'm going to aim my Hyperblade Blaster, but put it in water mode, and splish splash, to soak you out.
Absolutely, go for it.
All right. 7.
7. Oh, this is just broke.
Hyperblade Blaster, water attack.
As you aim your blasters towards Primitor, it just agilely jumps from side to side, not getting a single fur on its back wet.
Ugh, this is why I never was good at those carnival games. But I know who's a good shot. Marv.
Questionable.
Questionable.
Uh-oh.
All right.
I believe in you, Marv.
Thanks.
Are we gonna do a thing?
We're gonna do the thing.
Okay.
We're gonna do the thing. All right. So just point your whirlwind at him, and I'm just gonna funnel straight through again.
All right, here
Red
we go.
pink tornado. Let's do it. All right. And I'm gonna super this one. We do have a super, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna super this one, and I want to and I want to use my energy for that. I want to use 2 energy. That is a 11 plus 2. That's 13.
That's 6.
6 and a 13.
6 and 13. And you're using?
I'm using my Iapetus claws. I'm gonna use 2 energy to deal the standard 10 damage at least. So I want her to beam her tornado, make a thing, and then beam it down.
Hurricane whirlwind.
Yeah.
So I start winding up, and I'm like, "You ready, Marv?"
Ready.
All right, and I start going around, and I have my whirlwind, and I get it ready to go, and I say, "Go!"
And then she points the whirlwind straight at that thing, and I'm gonna launch through it like a super speed funnel.
And so that whirlwind stirs up all the air in the area. You see some leaves swirling around as it comes right from Chloe herself, and then Marv cuts through that.
The hurricane.
The centrifugal force of that whirlwind adds to the rotation of his kick, and he lands not 1, but 2 kicks right in the face of Primitor. How much damage is that?
It's standard 10.
10.
Is that our first?
Yeah.
I think it's the first time we've landed that.
I know.
See, I knew you guys could do it.
We made some adjustments. I think the helper has to succeed, but not roll higher than the monster now. It's a little easier.
All right, Chloe, you got it. And yeah. Oh, after I land, could I move to like distract him? So after I hit him, just be like, you know?
Marv,
You
stay
can do
close.
that, but you are out of actions.
Yeah. All right.
So.
You got this, Chloe. I'm right next to him.
Oh, okay. So we hit him twice. Is he still standing?
Of course.
Yeah, but he's been hit though, right?
I could hit you. Would you still be standing, little girl?
Enough monkey business! I'm gonna go in with the Eye of the Phoenix and get him right in his stinking eyeball.
Ooh, try!
Oh my gosh. You are attacking me right now.
Woo!
7.
7.
Both spectrum, a high and a low.
As you raise your weapon to come in with, not your weapon, your fingers, right? As you raise your very special targeted fist to attack Premator, he actually headbutts your finger in, and it really, really hurts.
Guys, it felt like how
You're gonna take me down with one finger, are you?
Okay. Jack, please shut this monkey up.
Listen, this primate has me irate. I'm gonna do a Ram Rage Berserker rush at this monster. I'm gonna attempt to use my helmet horns to throw the creature in the air and set up another one of my teammates for a following attack.
Ooh. Sounds like a dope Legacy Wars.
That's a 10.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh.
That's an 11. Just kidding.
As you try to barrel your way towards Premator, an oddly familiar monster to you, perhaps, maybe, not in the game. It sees you and laughs. Oh, look at this! Oh, and then it starts getting very big. First its feet get big, then its legs get big, then its belly, its arms, its head. And by the time you try to crash into it, it's like running your head into a big toe.
Awesome. Thanks, boss. Really, that was fun. That's great. We're doing great.
Premator takes the first move this round, guys. Look how big I am! Actually, it's like this.
Okay, got it.
All right, got it? It's like this.
Okay.
Gotcha.
I mean, I like that too. It's good.
Yeah.
That works too.
What is that? And then he starts raising his feet. I'm going to step on you, Rangers. Monkey like to play. And he tries to stomp on all of you. Roll to defend.
Oi. 3.
4.
5.
7.
I'm getting squished today.
You all take 11 points of damage. Oh. He doesn't step on any of you directly, but because his feet are so powerful at that scale, it shakes the ground, you fall, you tumble, you hurt yourselves.
Guys, this thing is huge. I think there's only one thing we can do now.
I
We gotta
agree.
call our Zords.
Yep.
Yeah, and don't forget, you can also call your Megazord once everybody's in a Zord.
Let's all call our Zords together.
Let's do it.
On 3.
Well, let's call them
Okay.
individually,
Okay, yeah,
but
good point.
on 3 in a succinct fashion.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, I'll go first. Cerberus HyperForce Sword Online.
Lion HyperForce Zord online.
Phoenix HyperForce Sword Online.
Serpent HyperForce Sword Online.
Ram HyperForce Zord Online.
All right, and then, like the trusty Zords they are, they come out of the ship and they appear before you, surrounding Primator. You guys teleport into the cockpits of the Zords.
Totally.
You all have unique views from your current perspective.
Should we
Hey guys,
assemble our Megazord?
I think we should cut the monkey business and just go right for the Megazord.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
I don't think we have enough energy to do that, my friends. I think we.
You can totally, it's...
Oh, well.
Once we're all
Well, in
Zords.
that case.
Alright.
Yeah, let's do this together. This is
On the count of 3.
There you go. Alright. 1, 2, 3.
Kronos HyperForce Megazord Online!
Who's the heart of the Zord?
Oh, good point. No, we should do something specialized for this one.
Chloe should be the heart of the Zord this
Yeah.
week.
Really? You don't want me to be the little wing?
What's your special ability for cutting the soul? Roger, Pepper. Oh, we all have the same.
All right, can you read that out for me? I don't have it.
Yeah, I think it's all the same for now, unless it's
No,
somebody.
Chloe, if she's going to become the heart of the Zord.
Where does it say?
On her card. She needs to read the card. Your Zord card.
My
There
Zord.
you- Yep. Mm-hmm. What does that say?
It says. What am I reading?
Yeah, I don't see it
can
either.
read-
It doesn't say what it does for the heart.
No, that's what
That's it.
That's
That
it.
is it.
That's it.
That's for the heart.
Oh,
Yeah.
so the Phoenix feathers?
Just read the whole thing so the chat room.
Okay, fast and flying, Phoenix Zord, Phoenix Feathers makes a spiraling dive, slashing enemies on its way down. Reroll 1d6 for damage. Flying Feathers flies back, displaying all its feathers and shooting up to 2 feathers at the enemy, 12 total.
Awesome. All right. So, you all zip in from your individual Zords. All the Zords interlock together, and your chairs pull you up into what it would be the eyes of the Zord. You've decided that the pink,
Cute.
the pink Zord is going to become the heart of the Megazord for today's episode.
Oh, guys.
All right, it's your move,
All right, Chloe.
team.
What should we do?
This thing had a personal assault on you. Unleash everything you can. You can take the lead this time around.
Oh my goodness. Okay, well, it's my first time being the heart. I feel so overwhelmed. So I could use any of my moves for my Zord?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That first one, you get to re-roll one of the.
Yeah. I'm gonna do Phoenix Feathers. Makes a spiraling dive, slashing enemies on its way down, and then I get 1 reroll.
All right.
I'm gonna slash this monkey. I'm gonna ground pound him.
So what's really cool is you guys haven't flown in your Megazord before, and now with Chloe's Zord at the center, you all actually get a lot of height. You soar higher and higher.
Whoa.
This is very familiar to Chloe. Her Zord can go higher than the clouds.
That's not very familiar to me. I'm a Zord boot.
But the rest of you aren't used to being able to fly this high in your
Zords have
Zord.
never been this high before.
Guys, we can go to the moon if we wanted to, or planet next time.
Next time.
Suddenly, it takes a straight, spiraling nosedive down. You guys are used to it.
Guys, stay focused on one point. It really helps.
I have a tickly feeling in my stomach.
Oh gosh, there's bags under your seats if you need
Oh, that's
them.
great. That's a great accessory.
We're good. We're all good. We can do this.
You're going down, monkey.
Roll and add.
Okay.
You're gonna roll
Alright.
2, Chloe.
2.
6.
8.
14.
19. 18.
Wait.
19.
Oh,
No,
we
we added
added
wrong. Yeah, we added
Sorry.
wrong.
2.
8. 6. 14.
14.
Oh, then 20.
25.
Awesome. Who had the lowest?
I did.
Reroll it if you want.
Yes. 5.
Ooh. Oh, so that would make it 23? 23. And as you get real close, it almost looks like you're gonna crash land into Premator. However, Chloe, you know this is normal. This is normal.
Okay, this is totally fine, don't worry.
Are you excited? I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
The razor sharp feathers that are like blades come from the heart of the Zord and fling out towards Premator. Premator looks up and tries to bat them away, but actually they get caught in his arms. And he reels in pain, beating his chest. Ooh, Rangers!
Good job,
And then
Chloe.
he tries to grab the Zord out of the air.
Flying is so useful.
I know, evasive maneuvering, am I right?
This is great.
Roll to defend. Tell me what your defense number is.
Are we still adding up the same way?
Mm-hmm. And I do too.
6.
8.
7. So I can't now. 15.
18.
20.
No way.
Reroll?
Someone can
No. All right. All right. He's too far away to reach the Megazord, but suddenly he starts leaping with his monkey-like legs towards the Megazord, and he actually gained some height. He's just a little too low for that Megazord, and you weave through his fingers.
That's right, Premator. You got a funny voice. We don't like it.
I'll get you, Rangers!
All right, Chloe, what's next?
Do we want to go and do that again?
I mean, it's got the highest chance of hitting.
I know, it's pretty great.
It's like a ride.
All right, but this time I want you guys to really enjoy it. I know you were really scared last time and it was the first time you've ever done it, but just treat it like a roller coaster and sit back and relax.
I think we're good this time around. Let's do it.
All right, soar up into the sky.
It's only a movie. It's only a movie. It's only a
Going as
movie.
high as we can to the stars.
5.
4.
6.
Oh yeah. All right, now we're doing countdown. Ooh. Oh, 5.
11.
17.
18.
11.
Sorry. 23.
23.
22.
As you
22.
mathing.
5.
you fly up into the sky, and it's like doing a U-turn in the sky.
Oh,
You go
wait.
straight back down.
I got to reroll. I just realized I got the lowest on the thing. 24.
24. And you make like a U-turn from the sky, and you go straight down, spiraling down at Premator. Premator tries to catch you as you're going down. And he actually touches your Megazord, but his hand gets scraped, and he pulls his hand back, and then the feathers fly out from the Megazord and hit Premator. And now, how many, you have to keep track of how many feathers.
No, for the phoenix feathers.
Oh, that's the other one, sorry. You're right. And he has been hit with more of those attacks, so.
Yeah. Keep your hands off our Megazord, you darn dirty Premator.
Yeah, and stay out of our brains.
Premator looks around at the surrounding area. You're surrounded by trees. Premator kind of starts running around in a huge circle, kicking off the trees, going higher and higher, and then launching himself into the air, this time trying to grab the Megazord with both hands. Roll to defend?
I didn't think
Or
monkeys
evade.
could fly.
Should we super?
6.
We're gonna super defend.
Okay, super defend.
9.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I thought it was this. I was like, whoa!
Yeah, that would be amazing. 13.
17.
18.
Plus 2, 20.
20.
20.
It's a good move. As Premator jumps up into the air, he actually catches on just the foot of your Megazord.
Ow!
That's
And
right.
then pulls the Megazord down to the ground. And then grabs you by the foot and tries to raise you up to fling you down again. But you're able to struggle away.
Oh.
That was a close one,
That
guys.
was a very close one. Oh my.
All right.
Hey, Chloe, do you think that this is, I mean, the Zord with you in the heart, we've got all these blades. Do you think we could do what you do when you're in range form and like spin at them? Like, do you think that would hurt them a lot? Or do you think we should just stick to what we know?
A hurricane whirlwind?
A hurricane whirlwind in our
With the
Zord.
flying feathers?
Yeah. Do you think we could do that? Do you want to try to?
I mean, I would love to. I think we could.
All right.
All right, we're gonna try it.
All right, let's try it.
So how does this work in the Megazord?
Well, we're doing the hurricane whirlwind.
So,
So we're gonna create the whirlwind, and then we're gonna fly back.
Okay, fly through your own whirlwind that you create. Got it.
And then we're gonna shoot 2 feathers through the whirlwind and aim both of that at the monkey.
6.
oh my gosh, that is a great die. Woo! 12!
Yeah. 6.
That's still good. 18.
18.
19.
Oh.
24.
Nice.
24.
Not bad.
I wanted to get double 6.
All right.
I'll tell you.
And so you create a giant whirlwind. This is the biggest one you've ever created with the Megazord itself. It spins and spins around
working!
like a top.
Look at that twister.
You can see the trees swaying from the great strength of the wind that you've created from the Megazord. You ready your 2 additional sharp feathers as you try to throw it through the whirlwind towards Premator. As you throw them, they fly through all the chaos of the wind. However, they miss.
That's usually how our attacks work.
This was, at least we landed it once.
Yeah.
Now, Premator's turn.
Uh-oh.
As you are on the ground lower to create this whirlwind, Premator thinks now is his chance. He jumps up. You can try to defend this one.
Oh.
Man, why not? I mean, we might get all 6s.
4.
7.
12.
14.
19.
All right, and so Premator jumps up, landing towards your Megazord, and then grabbing its arms, tries to rip each arm off your Megazord and actually pulls one off. Who's the arm? Who's the arm?
We're feet.
You're like, we're feet.
No, we're feet. Actually,
Well,
we're
I'm
feet.
arm and foot.
I'm
Oh,
an
that's
arm.
cold-blooded. That's true.
You would be a arm. Okay. Rips off
Ripped asunder.
the black Cerberus Zord and looks at it.
Troy?
And then you would be the other arm, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Yes, I would be.
He tries to rip the other arm off. He's got both of you
No.
in his hands now and his Zords. And he takes both of your Zords and clashes them together.
Ow! Ah! That was really hard.
Chloe.
Both take, actually it would be you all kind of take, you would take 30 points of damage and you take 30 points of damage.
Oh, rip
we-
me.
yeah.
I only rolled 4, 5s, and 6s that point.
Impressive.
guys.
So are we no longer in Zord formation?
I would say that you are no longer. You guys are ripped off, but the heart still remains, and there's 2 legs.
Oh my gosh, this is really weird.
Chloe, they may have taken the arms, but we still got some fight in the legs. Maybe if we can give Primator a good kick, he'll release the other Zords and we can reconnect them.
That's right. We gotta kick it before we stick it.
Yes. All right, let's kick him to the moon.
Yeah, let's take care of business.
Now you only roll 4 altogether.
All right.
Sorry, we can't lend a hand.
It's okay.
Don't worry, we got the leg up on this one.
No.
Okay, it will be 60.
Should we super this? We're gonna super this.
All right.
4?
7
12.
plus 2, 14. Can we kick it?
As you run towards Primator, attempting to do a huge kick like a soccer ball, straight to kick Primator straight out of this world, you lose balance, and without having arms,
No, we can't.
you can't really do this thing. So you just fall backwards, and you fall out of your Megazord formation.
Oh, we're back to. Oh.
Doink.
Back to our regular Zords.
That was really embarrassing, guys. I hope no one saw that.
Is he still holding on to us, or has he let go of us?
No, he went like that.
So we're on the floor now?
Mm-hmm.
So I shift out of arm formation.
I shift into my line formation too. Is everyone okay?
Fine. Shifting back into snake formation. Yeah, it's fine. It just looks like we're back to our Zords.
This guy's pretty powerful.
We had a hard time landing hits in our Megazord form. It's gonna be even harder trying to land hits in our individual Zords.
I agree. Why don't we work as a team and let's de-Zord and let's form our blasters together and try and use the giant cannon.
The vector weapon? I agree.
I like it.
All right,
If that
guys.
were the case,
It's very risky.
I was thinking about this. Chloe's hurricane earlier, it picked up dust and debris. And if we could do that to distract him, then we could use all of our weapons to create the vortex blast to make sure we land this thing.
Worth a shot.
I'm with you.
All right, Chloe, do you think maybe your Zord can muster up one last hurricane to distract this thing? And then we'll pull out our guns, and we'll do one final HyperForce final attack thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna kick up some dust. This one's for my mom!
Yeah!
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we wanna do our rainbow shot that we did from like way long time ago.
Right.
Vortex blaster.
Yes, Vortex Blaster.
Cards around here somewhere.
We got him. We got him, boss. We're carded. We got
Alright.
files and stuff. We keep all of our files.
How many do we roll?
All of us roll the same thing, right?
That one has an auto damage, right?
Yeah, auto 100 total damage.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
We should all say it together if it lands. If it lands. You know?
When it lands.
When it lands.
When?
All right. Are we all rolling ones? Except for her?
I just rolled already.
It would be 2, right? No,
Yeah.
wait.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait,
it's
do
We
we?
roll 1, yeah. We
One
roll
die.
it like the Megazord.
Come
Right,
on,
guys.
that curse leave me. Yes. Ah!
1.
5. Whoa.
16?
Woo. Woo.
18.
19.
Side.
Brutalisms.
So I guess maybe we'll save the call out for next time.
No, we're gonna call. Let's call it. I feel
Okay.
good about this.
As you all ready
Ready.
Ready.
this
Ready.
spinning cannon
Ready.
HyperForce Vector Cannon
Chloe.
final attack.
pilots her Zord into a fantastic spiral. However, she gets kind of dizzy. It's almost like her Zord was damaged while it was part of the Megazord, and it's not as precise as it was before. It creates a big whirlwind. You guys pull the trigger on your team cannon, and it kind of gets swept up in the whole whirlwind and doesn't hit Premator. Premator laughs at you. Oh yeah! Oh
Yeah, worth a shot. I get it. Shot.
Yeah.
Missed the mark on that shot. I get it. Never mind.
So you guys all decided to get out of your Zords to do this.
We did.
Yeah, we did.
I'm still in line.
Okay. I'm gonna say Premator then goes around and starts stomping all your Zords into the ground, picking them up and flinging them like toys.
Oh!
Guys,
Cold-blooded.
You too.
can we leave this monkey stranded on this planet and hop back in our time
We
ship?
don't know when it is, and we have a duty to the civilians of this timeline. We don't know where he is. We don't know where we are.
We have to stop this thing. Plus, can't leave an ape on the planet by itself. Who knows what would happen to that planet with apes on it?
Make a valid point.
All right, I think we should reassemble our Megazord.
Let's try it.
Let's go hiking and find our Zords.
Wait, we can just teleport into our Zords.
Go ahead.
Teleporting.
Teleporting in. All right, on
All
three.
right.
We're doing this again?
Yeah.
All right.
1, 2, 3.
HyperForce
Megazord
online! This time,
We did.
I'm going to explain this. I am the GM. This time, because you've abandoned your Zords, Premator had grabbed those empty Zords and flung them way far away.
We got nothing. We got nothing.
We're on our own.
Chronos, HyperForce,
The
Megazord,
Zords
offline.
do not come back. You were flung away. You're still in your Zord. You're the only one.
Yikes.
Chloe!
Oh, goodness gracious.
Oh, Rangers! Wait! And he acts like he's hearing something, and then Premator shrinks down, back down to normal size.
Chloe, we need you here.
Chloe, where are you?
I am really far away, guys. I'm gonna just map this and I'm gonna come right back, okay?
Okay. It seems like Premator is shrinking down for some
Shrinks
reason.
down to the first size that you saw him as. Just about 6 feet tall, 6.5 feet tall or so. He turns into a rock.
What?
Then he pops out. Then he turns into a tree. A tree that's laughing to itself like a monkey. And then he turns into another kind of tree. It's like he can't decide what to turn into.
I'm gonna shoot him.
Wait, can I come back?
Yeah, you can come back.
Can I come back and can I?
But by the time you come back, you see this little rock that rolls around, and then now it's a tree, and there's another kind of tree.
I think it's malfunctioning somehow.
What's going on?
So you said you wanted to...
Yeah, I want to shoot this guy. That is a 5.
As you ready your blaster towards Premator. What did you say it was?
A 5.
You try shooting it. It turns back into a rock and it's rolling away. And then it rolls behind some other rocks. You don't know which one is which.
Oh no.
Take the whole lot.
I guess it's worth a shot.
All right, Eddie.
Oh, me. Okay.
I'm still in my Zord. I could just fire something off and shoot some of my feathers in that general direction.
Well, we need to
Slightly
move very
we're
far
pretty close.
away. Your
You're
feathers
right.
are really
It's
big.
slightly overkill.
All right. I'm going to walk closer to the rocks and try to talk to see if I can lure the correct one out. Everyone, you got my back on this one, right?
Yup.
Sure, Eddie, of course.
Listen here, Premator. You know a lot about us right now, but don't you think that that's gonna ever tear us apart by using our emotions against us? Chloe might not have her mom, but she has us. Marv might not have her brother, his brother, but he has us. Vesper might not have a cool version of me, but she has us. Jack may not have his dog, but he has us. And I may not have a past, a very well-off past, and even plans that I was supposed to have before meeting my friends, but I have them. And no one is gonna be able to stop that. Not even you, so come out! Show yourself!
That was a great speech.
That's pretty
That's a
good.
beautiful speech. That was really good.
I don't know if it worked yet though, but appreciate it.
Very good. It's so very good.
Still a pile of rocks.
Maybe.
So then I blast after the
So then you blast all the rocks. All right, go ahead.
What is Mega again?
It's extra damage.
Add extra damage.
Yes. Oh, okay. Well, then never mind. Well, I want to Mega it if I get some damage. 4. Oh wait, do I? No.
How many are you rolling?
2, right?
Yeah, 2.
Okay, what was I thinking? Well, 4 plus 2, 6.
In your blind rage, you just shoot a circle all around the rocks. You scare Primitor. He shows up as an ape again. He sees you, turns into Bianca, and then, as a girl, runs off into the woods.
Well, I've never seen that girl before in my life. What the hell was that? Whoa, that was crazy.
You and I are gonna have the time after this. And I start running. Come on, guys, let's go. We follow it.
I'm with him.
So
Chloe, we're gonna need you down here.
run through the woods. There is actually a footpath, a winding footpath.
That is so convenient. Follow the footpath.
Follow the footpath.
I jump out of my Zord and join them.
And then the footpath just leads to a grassy footpath, and then it's just grass. You're in the middle of the woods now.
Fantastic. We've lost a shapeshifter in the woods that can shapeshift into trees or even grass if it wanted to.
Or even any one of us, or random other people.
What about you can create holograms?
Yeah.
Can you create a banana?
Yes.
Oh, genius.
So I want to create just like this huge banana, like a banana this big,
You're creating a giant banana?
giant banana. And also I wanted to have kind of like an anime sparkle. Twing! It's like a twing.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
All right, 2 for the giant banana.
That's a giant banana. I just want to point that out.
4 for the sparkle.
Okay, oh wait. Do I roll 2? Yes. 1. 1.
Woo!
6.
Suddenly, you create a beautiful vision of a banana. It could go on a parade for bananas. All right.
I'm not doing it, guys.
It could be in a TV commercial
So
for a banana.
delicious. This massive banana. How are we gonna eat all of
Suddenly,
this?
it starts peeling itself, and then it reveals its sweet core, and anime sparkles surround it.
Look at that.
Man.
Oh,
that
man.
could be a lot of pudding.
I know. I bet that tastes really good.
I add my own sound effect.
It even has its own sound effect. The reaction.
Suddenly, a chipmunk pops out from behind a rock.
Oh, a
Juicy
chip.
banana.
Yeah, it's interesting that a chipmunk seems to be interested in a banana. Jack, zap that chipmunk.
No, wait. We can't just attack wildlife, man.
But that chipmunk was a banana. That's gotta be premature.
And then it starts jumping for the hologram, but it's too short.
And I kind of like bring it slow, the
Primitive
hologram
wouldn't pop
slowly
out.
close.
Primitive, what if you
Closer
change
towards
forms?
us.
Come on. Yeah, we should try to befriend it.
The chipmunk,
If
once
it's
the
not the
hologram
predator,
goes
we'll be
lower,
fine.
the chipmunk actually jumps out with its little arms outstretched, trying to catch the giant banana, but it falls through the hologram. It looks at all of you and looks very angry. It has a red face a red-faced chipmunk. It looks at all of you and it starts sputtering.
I don't think that's Premator.
A chipmunk in red? That is scary.
Maybe you
And
can
then it
cancel
runs off behind the rocks it was hiding behind.
I think we heard its feelings.
I think we heard its feelings, and I don't think that was Premator.
It had to have been Premator, but it's behind the rocks. I'm gonna go look behind the rocks.
Oh boy.
Once you get close to look behind the rocks, there's a small family.
Oh gosh.
4 baby chipmunks.
Oh, now I just feel guilty.
And then,
Does Chili have any food on
then
her?
the big red-faced chipmunk appears next to them and pushes all those chipmunks out of the way. And then it grows large.
Oh my gosh.
Again. It turns into Premator.
See, I told y'all! We should've grabbed that chipmunk!
You were right. Zap it now!
And he tries to just shove you out of the way and keep running.
Oh! That was just messed up, man. I wasn't even called for.
All right, let's keep following that monkey chipmunk.
Which way did it
Maybe
go?
we should try to do something to either slow it down, trip it, or anything. Well, we can't reach it from here, but we could shoot it.
Well, I have now that I can use my Python's ambush, which traps enemies, so that way we can keep it restrained.
Good idea.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
fantastic
pretty
idea.
quick, so I might be able to catch up with it.
There we go.
You guys are both extremely fast. You guys try to catch up with it, and we will catch up with you guys.
Okay, but next time I say zap a chipmunk, we zap a chipmunk, okay?
You got it.
All right.
You got it.
Let's go, Chloe.
All right.
Suddenly, I think Marv, you might have been standing closest to the rock with the baby chipmunk family. And they're on their backs crying, their little chipmunk.
I'm so sorry.
Oh wait.
I
Or whatever baby chipmunks
I
sound
scrounge
like
for
when they
nuts.
cry.
I pick up like a handful of nuts. Here you go. Here you go.
I think I can speak chipmunk with my new robot powers.
And then one of the baby chipmunks ignores you, but goes for the nuts.
There you go. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to disturb your family.
Reaches for the nut. And
There
then
you go.
it also reaches for your finger.
Oh, ooh, feisty. All right, well, you just take that and yeah, see you later. Guys, wait for me!
Wait, as you're running, you realize the baby chipmunk is in your hand.
Oh my gosh! Look! All right, yeah. You guys go on ahead. I'll be right back. I go back. I put the baby chipmunk with his family.
Okay, as you guys are running after Premator, Marv returns the baby chipmunk to wherever the other baby chipmunks are. And then suddenly, that crying chipmunk gets big and heavy in your hand.
Whoa, what?
Marv, you're all alone. He turns into Premator.
Guys, problem here. Premator's here.
What?
Wait, but then what are we chasing?
All right, I'll deal with him here. Wait, just shoot at it. Just shoot at it. Make sure it's real. And then if it's not, come back to me because I'm gonna need some help.
That sounds horrible. Let's just go back.
Yeah, we gotta go back and see what's going on.
But what if this one's just a decoy?
How many Premators are there?
Listen, you guys, you know we need to be together because as a team, we can do anything.
Let's
Exactly.
go. I agree. Let's
But
go
we've
back.
got 2 targets currently. What are we supposed to do?
We think we have 2 targets.
Let's figure it out together.
We're gonna come back.
We're coming back.
As you all are running back, Premator has grasped you by the shoulders and says to you, "You're not the one we wanted."
Good! I'm gonna try to punch in the face.
But you'll do for now. And he grabs onto you and he outstretches his arms and he opens a portal.
What?
Into another time ship. No! It has a green glowing outline. Inside, through the portal, you can see Scorpina and other Alliance cronies.
While he's doing that, can I press a beacon on my thing so that way there's a tracking thing on my morpher?
You can try, I won't tell you what happened.
I'm gonna try.
At this time, the rest of the Rangers see you get pulled in by Premator
Marv!
into the portal. the green energy glows and closes in on.
I run and try to jump to it, but it goes away before I...
And then you just hit some rocks in the woods.
Marv!
We lost.
What just happened?
Got taken away.
What did just happen?
Is there any sign of Marvin anywhere in the area?
His footprints are still on the ground, but he was just pulled into that portal that looked like from another dimension.
Alpha 55.
And actually, Alpha has been running. If you look down the path, he ran out of the hole he created earlier with his chest cannon.
Alpha 55, is there any way that you can check the coordinates to see if Marv is still in our time frame?
Where's Marvin, Alpha?
Alpha, ¿dónde está Marvin?
¿Dónde está Marvin? Marvin! No aquí!
He's not here?
Yes, Rangers!
He's not even...
Oh my goodness! That's why the Alliance was in 2005! What? They went there to steal Mesogog's invisible portal technology!
No. Which means that they now can portal jump. They've done it with kidnapping Marv.
They took Marv.
That's absolutely right, Eddie! I feel so horrible! First I create a hole in the ship, and now this happens!
It's all right.
I haven't been of assistance at all!
You've been great, Alpha. It's totally fine.
Alpha, we need to track where Marvin has gone to. How can we do that? What can you do to help us?
All right! I'll first scan for his energy signatures in the nearby area, and then I'll start searching throughout time. It will take a while.
Okay. Guys, we didn't stick together as a team. We lost one of our own.
Alpha gets to work. He looks like he's on some kind of standby mode. Then he breaks out of it. Guys, I don't see any traces of Marv anywhere. He was just here, but he's been taken, perhaps maybe even aboard the Alliance ship.
Oh no.
Eddie?
He's not safe there.
Chloe, Vesper, I feel like we need to go back to our time and talk to Jen Scotts. Okay. We need help. We can't do this alone at this point. We've lost one of our team. Like, who's next? All 5 of us are the team. We cannot do this as 4.
Okay, I agree. Let's go back to the ship. Me and Eddie will make repairs.
Suddenly you start walking towards the ship. There's a huge hole from Alpha's chest cannon that was created. It's 7 feet tall and maybe 5 feet wide, very large round hole. And as you're looking towards the ship, walking towards it, you hear the sound of galloping in the background. Horses.
Did you guys hear that?
Yeah.
It's getting
Do we
louder and louder and louder. Not quite yet.
Is something coming?
Something's on its way.
Stampede!
Doesn't sound that crazy, but it does sound like there might be more than one. Stay together, everybody.
Guys, let's kind of link each other's arms. No
Yeah.
one's taking us again.
Totally.
And then, like out of a page of your history book, Eddie, 3 people on horses appear. They're dressed in shining metal armor, holding their swords, pointing them at you. One of them says through his helmet, which to you looks like a metal bucket with the slits for the eyes.
Not the Mystic Knights.
Identify yourselves.
Eddie?
My name is Edward Banks, the 25th.
I'm Vesperius, the Mighty.
I am Chloe. Ashford Lee.
I'm Jack Dealgood Thomas.
Who may you be?
We are the knights of this realm, and what is that? And he points his sword towards Alpha. What interesting armor this little knight bears.
Yeah, that's right. He's a little knight.
He's the greatest knight you've ever seen. In fact, you don't want to mess with him. He can pull cannons out of nowhere. Trust me on this.
Alpha 55 looks at the three knights very nervously, shuffling, doesn't know what to do, Activate invisibility mode! And then goes completely invisible and cloaks the ship. The three knights see the ship and Alpha disappear, draw their swords and point them.
Oh.
Guys.
Witchcraft!
No, not witchcraft. Spacecraft.
Guys, I think we're in a very, very past time.
How past?
Like, really past. Old times.
Like 1980?
Even further than that.
No, like the Dark Ages.
Y'all get a notification from Alpha on your morphers. It's silent. It says 6th century.
6th?
That's the Dark Ages.
That is, we are really far back in time. I don't even know if there were Rangers at this time.
Are there dinosaurs here?
No, it's not that far back.
Okay.
And now that is the end of tonight's episode. Thank you.
Where'd you go? I don't know.
You got kidnapped.
There was something cute happening with that chipmunk. I was like, oh, that's like
Thank you so much for watching tonight's
Thanks, boss.
episode. I hope you guys had fun. Did you guys have fun?
Yeah.
You had fun in the chat room?
good.
Woo. All right. That was an interesting one, and I have to, I feel so honored to have brought up Primitor. Polly actually voiced the first appearance of Primitor in a completely different voice.
And I actually discovered the giant banana as well. Yes, I did.
And I thought that was a fantastic fact. I had no idea that you did voices also in addition to your work on the TV show, and I was like, wow, this is amazing.
What a talented dude.
Thank you for everybody who sent me some get well wishes. I'm losing my voice.
You did a great job.
Thank you.
Yeah, good job.
I hope you guys had fun. It sounds like maybe we have some giveaway information stuff.
Yeah!
Woo!
Hey, thanks for watching tonight.
Yeah, thanks for the supers and the
thank you
megas.
for connecting with us throughout the week. I love all the questions and comments on Twitter, all the beautiful fan art. Come here.
Hey, if you're watching this on YouTube later, it's not as good now as it was last week.
That's true. You should be watching live.
Yes.
Thank you for that. If you're watching on YouTube, you should be watching live. That's the way to do it. To be in the chat room with all of the other Power Rangers HyperForce fans. There's no better way to do it. And that's not a joke. There's like an energy in the chat room that's really, really cool to be a part of. It's really neat. So stick around. Fireside Chat is coming up next. Thank you guys so much for such an emotional episode. I'm going to give you guys a round of applause. You guys did great.
Thank you.
Thank you. So stick around. We'll be right back. Peace.